各位朋友，大家好，我係 Michelle 朱曼書，歡迎大家收睇我哋今日嘅嘉賓訪談嘅。嗱，咁上一節嘅訪問咧，我哋咧係請到咗參議員就 Tobias Enverger 咧上嚟咧係接受我哋嘅訪問嘅。咁佢咧從一位普通嘅市民咧，就3年前咧就被呢一個加拿大總理咧就係提升咗咧係作為呢一個參議員嘅，咁啊令到佢嘅生活咧亦都起到好大嘅變化喎。咁好多嘅觀眾朋友都想知道，其實作為一位參議員啊，佢最主要有啲咩嘅工作職責咧？咁今日咧我哋繼續咧係同 Senator 傾偈嘅，係 Welcome Senator。
Oh, thank you for.
Yeah. So congratulations again. So 3 years ago you have been appointed as a senator by
That's right.
Prime Minister. So now it's your 3rd year anniversary.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah. So what's your commitment and obligation after you became a senator?
Oh well, it is a lot of commitments that I have right now. It's more like to take care about Canada, basically. But before I even discuss that, I would like to thank our Prime Minister Harper for having appointing me, and actually for appointing a lot of Asians in the Senate of Canada. Now we are so diverse in the Senate, which reflects actually Canada. We got Korean, we got Chinese, we got Vietnamese and Pakistani, and we even had Indian in the Senate, so which is so diverse, and we do a lot of job, and our responsibility is basically to ensure that all laws that goes into the Senate from the House of Commons, which is the lower house, goes checked and verified, and ensure that the law will really be good for Canada. So there's a long process of doing that. We have a very strong committee, strong in the sense that it works so hard to ensure that every law that was passed in the House of Commons goes to the Senate, and we ensure that all those laws are well documented, well researched, well investigated, and to ensure that all laws will have a second sober thought. So we want to make sure it's really good for Canadians. That's our job, especially in the Senate of Canada.
So how many senators in Canada?
Right now, there's about 90 senators, but however, it should the number should be about 105 according to the Constitution.
I see. 咁其實咧就參議員咧就話啦嚇，咁作為喺加拿大咧，而家有90幾位嘅參議員嘅，咁本嚟咧可以去到105嘅，咁而家 so far 有90幾啦，咁非常之開心咧，可喜可賀咧，就係最近呢幾年咧，咁加拿大總理咧都 appoint 咗好多咧，就係真係 multicultural， 即係唔同嘅族裔嘅，咁例如好似今日我哋呢位參議員佢就代表係菲律賓裔啦，咁我哋都知道我哋華裔亦都係有一位代表啦，咁亦都越南裔、印度裔同埋係韓國等等咧都有個代表咧係作為呢個參議員嘅。咁其實參議員嘅工作做咩咧？咁其實咧就係幫助到咧就係我哋加拿大好多嘅法律或者啲條例咧，咁亦都係需要咧係參議員一齊開會咧係去通過嘅。咁所以咧有好多重要嘅建築等等咁都要通過咧係參議員咧係到同意去嚟到去呢個參與嘅。So what community work you are doing?
Well, right now I'm a member of 3 really busy committees, and the Social and Technology Committee. I got the Agriculture Committee. And I got the Aboriginal Peoples Committee. Those 3 committees are huge in the sense that it's always busy. There's always a big portfolio that's coming into those committees. Like, for example, the Social Committee, we handled some committees like how do we make drugs safer for Canadians. So we investigated. We interview a lot of people, doctors, nurses, or advocates for medicines, and we make sure that every law will be good for Canadians. And one of them, I would say that one of the things that happened there was the Vanessa law, which ensures that all prescription drugs will be investigated and well researched and well tested, so it will be good for all Canadians.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of work.
There's a lot of work, and actually, and another thing is that the fact that I'm also a member of Agriculture Committee, and what we did, well, the most recent projects that we did, or the most recent investigation we did was what's important in bees. How come some bees are dying, and there's a lot of bees that suddenly go out and go missing, and we investigated that, and we even went from different farms and even in Washington D.C. to ensure that all our investigations are thorough. And the last one, my third committee is actually the Aboriginal Peoples Committee. We want to make sure that all this, the Aboriginal peoples, the Inuit, the First Nations, the Métis, that they're in all good hands, and that everything that that comes to our table there are truly investigated. At the same time, studied very well. And one of the last things that we did was to study the infrastructure and the housing of all the First Nations. So we did a lot of. We went from the remotest part of British Columbia to the remotest part, to a remote place in Montreal and other areas to be ensure that we get the right information, and then we get the right decision and conclusion for every committee work that we do.
Wow, so you need to travel a lot for
right,
doing the research.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, we have to see it first time and to ensure that our decisions are right.
Yes. Yes. 咁啊，其實咧就每一位嘅參議員咧負責嘅工作都唔同㗎。咁我哋今日呢位參議員咧，佢咧最主要係負責，譬如好似係農業科技方面啊，一啲嘅即係 committee 啦，咁同埋亦都有係關於到咧頭先講到就係 social
and technology。
好似例如佢要保證我哋加拿大一啲嘅藥物啊，咁佢哋嗰啲開嘅藥物咧係可以係安全啦。咁呢方面佢都會 take care 到嘅。咁而仲有頭先講第三個方面咧，就係佢就係會 take care 關於咧就係我哋加拿大一啲嘅原住民啊，咁佢哋方面嘅問題咧，佢哋都要關心到嘅。咁所以咧，即係佢哋即係非常之繁忙嘅喎。So you are very busy though.
Oh, very busy. And just to add up to this, I would like to tell you and maybe our audience here that I used to work 30 years in the bank for an IT position from the bottom to the becoming a project manager. But as soon as I got into the Senate, I've never worked so hard. We are so busy in the Senate of Canada. Just think about us. There are times, there's a lot of times when we start our work at 8 o'clock in the morning and we finish around 8 o'clock in the evening. I mean, those are basically something we do most of the time when what we do normal. Sometimes it's a normal thing for us to do during work hours in the Senate.
Yeah. So can you share with us a memorable like Canadian law bill has been passed? Can you share with us the story?
Well, of course I can tell you the story. But there's a lot of memorable bills that have been passed, a lot of debates, a lot of activities, lots of more investigation that we did. But something that's really close to my heart is the one when I introduced a bill from the government, and it is the creation of the first national urban park in Canada. And we call it the Roots National Urban Park. What's so nice about this urban park is it's so close to Toronto. It's right there in the center of Toronto. It's more like the wilderness in the city.
Yeah.
So it's really, if you look at it, it's so nice because this park is so unique in a sense because it's all there's a wilderness there. There's a museum part there because if you look at that park, there is a big. It used to be the first Aboriginal park was there. I mean, a lot of our First Nation established their place there, and it's a nice place to see that.
Yeah.
And at the same time, this forest there, nice serene forest with lots of what we call Carolinian forest, which is really nice. There's a lot of animals there, a lot of turtles and frogs.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. So you can visit it. It's only a few minutes away from here. I mean, I think all Canadians should go there.
So it's being built now, right?
It's actually there. It's actually there. But the purpose of this bill is to ensure that it's preserved.
Okay.
Canada will invest hundred millions of dollars for this place so that it will be well guarded, well protected, and we will ensure that this park is good for all Canadians from now to in the future.
Yeah, I guess so. 咁其實咧，咁啊 Senator 咧就亦都分享咗個故事，就係譬如佢哋喺參議院入邊咧就要通過一啲嘅法律啊，同埋啲議案啊。咁而參議員咧，咁佢自己本身咧就帶咗最近咧就喺士嘉堡咧就係附近咧有一個嘅國家嘅 叫做郊區公園啦嚇，就係叫做 Rouge National Urban Park，喂，咁呢一個咧亦都係參議員咧就係帶落去，咁亦都通過咗大家嘅投票啦，咁亦都而家咧就係可以係幫到我哋嘅市民咧，大家咧我哋見到以後咧會見到呢一個咁靚嘅呢一個嘅國家嘅郊區公園嘅喎嚇。So okay, after your life change, so how it will affect your family life?
Well, the family life is I'm really glad that my family are my kids are all big now. I mean they're all mature, and then my wife is so understanding that. Basically, she understands the fact that I will be out of the house most of the time now, or a lot of times. So she understands that we have a busy life, we have a different life, and at the same time, she knows that I have a different responsibility now, not only for the family.
Not only take care of the family, you need to take care of the whole country.
The whole country, that's right, that's right. So, and they understand about it. And you know what, it's a big sacrifice. This position is a big sacrifice for me and my whole family at the same time.
So what's your plan for future? Do you have some future plan?
The future plan actually is more like to study more and be more proactive with my work in the Senate, and at the same time because if you know it, 3 years it's not enough to learn all the ropes in the Senate of Canada. It's more like I'm just a baby. We're taking baby steps in the Senate of Canada, and I'm learning how different rules apply, how about the laws of Canada and what the rules of the Senate itself. So I think I'm ready. I think I might be ready, or sort of ready, in putting all the being a great senator for the next few.
So if our audience have some questions, can they just directly contact you?
Oh, no problem. My office is always open. I mean, they can always email me at Tobias.enverga at sen.parl, P-A-R-L, .gc.ca.
Wow, so you have good memory.
They can email me there anytime. And if they, of course, they can call me at my office, 613-943-1945. So, you know what, we're always available, available to serve Canadians.
Okay, thank you so much, Senator. 今日咧就好多謝Senator 咧同我哋分享咗佢嘅故事啦。咁大家有啲咩問題咧？我哋喺熒光幕你都見到佢哋嘅聯絡嘅電話。咁Senator 非常之親民啊！如果大家有啲咩問題咧，都可以直接咧 email 俾佢，或者係打電話去佢嘅 office 同佢傾偈嘅。So once again, thank you so much and congratulations to Senator.
Thank you very much for having me here today. Thank you.